Okay, so in this video we'll talk about how we get those extra notes in a chord. Okay, those notes that are so close to the root notes. Okay, so example I give in a video I did recently. I said I'll drop a link to that video. Okay, so I said you skip a note in a scale to make a chord. Skip a note in a scale to make a chord. Now um, I'll drop the link to that video so you get just watch that video and understand what I'm talking about, so I don't repeat myself here. So I don't repeat myself here. So the next thing, which is the last part I talked about in that video, which is the next thing here, is how do you make up chords? How do you make up chords that are the notes are so close to the root note that there's nothing in between? Okay, there's nothing in between in that scale. Okay, but we have a minor note in between. But example now, the major scale. Okay, the major chord is do mi, so we know that. Okay, in the previous video, from the previous video. Now, what if you have a chord like suspended second, those sus chords? Okay, you have do, you have re, and then you have so. Okay, which is the 1, the 2, and the 5. Now, between the 1 and the 2 in the major scale, after the 1 you have the 2 in the major scale, there is no major note in between, but there's a minor in between, but there's no major note in between. You say, okay, you say skip a note, but we don't really skip anything here. Now go with the same principle, skip a note. Let's try this and see. Okay, now remember the major, the sus2, which is re to do, the sus2 is also known as the ninth chord. Okay, the 9. So now let's count by skipping a note. Take do as your 1, do, skip a note, that's skip re, you get to mi. So mi is part of it, it's part of do chord. Skip a note, you skip fa, you get to so it's part of do chord, do mi so. Skip a note, you skip la, you get to t. T is the 7th note to do, and if you count, do re mi fa sol la ti is the 7th one. Okay, seventh is the 7th one. So now we've gotten do mi so ti. Now skip another note, which is do, or you get to re. So now this tells you that re is the 9th, because if you count all through, you get to re as a 9th note. So instead of playing re at that extreme end, you can bring it back, okay, to the beginning. So you can have do and re. You can remove your mi, remove your ti, add your so. That's how you get the suspended second, okay, or the suspended 9th, or the sus 9th, whichever way it's called, sus 9th, sus second. You can call it sus 9 because it's at the 9th position when counting upwards, and you can just call it the second because it's kind of close. Okay, from do to re is just 2. This is the second note. Okay, but you understand what I mean. Okay, so you see that when you follow the principle of skipping a note, you also have that re inside of it. So skipping a note, it works. You skip a note to make a chord, then you can change the position. Yeah, you skip a note to make a chord, you can change the position of that note, as long as you've gotten the idea that this particular note is part of this chord. Now with this principle, you don't have to really cram the whole okay, this note is for this chord. You don't have to cram everything, but by doing it again and again, even without cramming, you can just get it. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope this video helps, this with the other, because they are almost the same thing, but like extension of one another. So thanks a lot for watching, and remember to subscribe, of course, and leave a comment. If you have any question, put it in the comment section, and like this video, thumbs up or the up, and share with a friend, share with everybody you meet, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.